Summit Musicians Relief Fund is back with a second round of virtual gigs. Phil Lindeman with your news from Avalanche Physical Therapy on Krystal 93. First, it's a January scorcher out there. Temps swung nearly 50 degrees in about 24 hours, from sub-zero lows yesterday to a high of 47 in Dillon today, 3 degrees shy of the record. Vail hit 50 degrees. The man who robbed a bank on Main Street, Frisco, remains at large. Frisco PD confirms they are following leads with the FBI, but with no luck yet. The unidentified man in his 50s or 60s robbed Credit Union of the Rockies 2 weeks ago, suspected in another robbery in Fraser. Summit School District released its annual State of the District report recently for a student population of 3,454 students at 9 schools and more than 500 full-time staff. Enrollment is down for a second straight year, 3.5% from 2019 after 9 straight years of growth. It's too early to conclude why enrollment is down, but the pandemic likely played a factor. More than 60 student cohorts have been forced to quarantine this school year, with 10 confirmed outbreaks of 2 or more students and teachers. More than 25 local donors showed love to Summit schools in recent months, purchasing enough HEPA air filters to outfit almost every classroom in the district. Locals Liquors in town of Silverthorne got things rolling in October, soon joined by Summit Foundation, Breckenridge Building Center, and private donors. Winter has been bleak for full-time local musicians like Leon Joseph Littlebird.
I used to play 5-6 nights a week all winter long, and I'm not playing at all.
Traditional gigs are rare in the pandemic, forcing Littlebird and the Summit Musicians Relief Fund to get creative last spring.
We did a wonderful series when the pandemic first hit in 2020, and we did 8 beautiful kind of studio-produced shows that really went well and were wonderful, and so we thought, let's make round 2 for 2021.
Next Thursday is opening act of the SMRF Concert Series Round 2, featuring 18 musicians playing recorded 1-hour gigs at Silverthorne Performing Arts Center.
This is a way of letting musicians do what they do, pay them well, and give them a beautiful video that they can promote their music with.
The series debuts with John Trisselli and Jess Rose, earning $500 for one gig, paid for by grants and sponsors like the Baker's Brewery.
If there are bright spots in this pandemic, this is certainly going to be one of them.
Series opens next Thursday, February 4th at 6 p.m. on the SMRF YouTube channel and continues weekly through June. In sports, Colorado gamblers wagered $1.1 billion in the first year of legalized sports betting last year, generating $3.4 million in new tax revenue for the state's $40 billion water plan. Football is the most popular wager at $88.1 million last month alone, followed by $42.8 million in basketball and $10.9 million on table tennis. The Avalanche play the Sharks tonight at 7. And in local sports, brought to you by American Family Insurance, the Weiss Agency, first race of the Up and Atom Nordic Series in Frisco was this week, where Todd Greenwood of Breckenridge won the men's and overall skate race. Dillon's Jill Sorensen was women's winner. Elizabeth Morrison of Dillon won the women's and overall classic title. Robert Russo of Frisco was top men's finisher. Next race in the series opens February 8th. At least 2 Summit High athletes are under quarantine today for COVID-19, possibly delaying season openers this weekend. Meanwhile, the Summit High girls slalom team won yesterday's race at Copper, led by Olivia Snyder, who took the individual title. Tigers Alpine Ski Team was at Keystone today for giant slalom, and tonight, boys basketball opens the season with Fruita Monument at home. Phil Lindeman with your news from Avalanche Physical Therapy on Krystal 93.